What's going on, everybody? It's Ben with Supervillain Gaming, and today I've got some more Marvel Strike Force gameplay for you. Today we're going to be doing the Sunday Orb Challenge, Sunday Blitz climb for the orbs, as well as some Fear the Darkness gameplay, perhaps some arena and some raids, plus some chat as well. So we're going to get started and go into Blitz as the Blitz has already started. So, alright, on Sunday, we get to get the whole roster going. And it gets pretty ugly down here at the bottom. It looks as good as any other. Alright, and probably nuke this operative first. This is just like an entire team of healers. The operative and the sorceress and the stitcher. Alright, so Stitcher didn't have the buffs in time, so he's down. It's gonna be sorceress next. We're not worried about this. It's pretty much an auto team. Alright, that is one down. Next 5. I guess we'll mess with this team. It's actually a pretty tough call. I think we're gonna go with Yondu first. We're probably gonna go Daredevil. Let's force Nuke Hulk. Bad idea. Apparently, we are getting wrecked. Not a big deal with these garbage characters at the beginning. So perhaps could have been a little bit more careful, but on we go. Alright, gonna be Punisher first. Then we'll probably have to take out the crossbones, and then we'll be looking at Spider-Man as soon as possible. Spider-Man will ruin your life if you do not deal with him. Alright, Punisher down on the counterattack. Spider-Man's down before the taunt, pretty much moving into auto territory again. So we'll go ahead and do that. Onward and upward. Probably about the time where we're going to pop our hand team in and continue to progress. That's about as much garbage as we can tolerate at the bottom. Oh, we even did use our Blade Master, but no big deal. Hand team is so bad, these all look better, but I think we'll probably tough it out against this Crossbones Wolverine team. Okay, probably Hand Sorceress, see if we can get her down before she gets her heal off. There we go. Summon from Nobu, and probably put some damage on Venom so he doesn't get his defense up, and time for us to take out Crossbones. Epic clear from Hand Assassin, and this one's pretty much wrapped up as well. Very nice, picked up a milestone there. Onward and upward. From here we can run most of our teams. There's not too many that I don't have at the 4-star minimum for the Red Star event. Looks like X-Men is one of them, as I only have a lowly 2-star Colossus. But our Kree team will work just fine. Kree minions, here we go. Pretty much the same team there. Bunch of healers and tanks. I think we'll go this route. Alright, probably going to go for Mantis first. Then we'll get our taunt up on Kree Royal Guard, which is so good. And start nuking Hulk. Auto a little early here, as the Kree team has so much synergy as compared to this garbage, Cobble team that we're looking at. Alright, picked up another win. Should be able to take this Kingpin team without too much trouble. Alright, we got Deadpool, we got Crossbones. I think we're going to start on Crossbones, that way we should either get Bullseye or Deadpool pretty bad. We did get Bullseye, so we'll finish him off. Good time to slow everybody with Ant-Man and rewind what we can, push it even further. I love getting that Deadpool special on a Crossbones. Wasp Bolt should finish him off. Guess we can still get the ability blocking on Kingpin, so that's great. He's pretty much useless without that. Nuke Deadpool, and this one's over. Alright, pick up another milestone. On to the next team. And that is our Spider-Verse team. Sitting at about 135. Should be able to beat that first team. This team is just garbage. At least we won't have to deal with Minerva this way. So, Winter Soldier, Thor, Merc Riot Guard, and Squad it is. Alright. Think that we're gonna try and nuke Winter Soldier before he gets his ult off. Really no bad choice here on who to rewind. I think we might just rewind Merc Riot Guard for the taunt. So we should be able to get through these guys if we can keep that off him. Those 3 bleeds will probably kill the Winter Soldier. I think we're gonna get rid of Thor's defense up. Try and get through as much of him as we can. Spread this slow. I think I just want Thor gone. Spider-Verse team, a little bit underrated. They are by no means great, but they are effective, especially at this level of Blitz, all the way up to Power Armor, which we can't use because of our lowly rescue. So we've got our Villain Boom team we're doing next. That looks like no fun. This team should be fine. Alright, again we're going to go for Winter Soldier. Kind of have a mirror match here. Got Bullseye, we're also going to get Night Nurse. Oh no, we didn't get Bullseye, I'm sorry. Yondu's gonna be too good. We are just fine. Down goes Crosspin, or Crossbones. I can't talk. Kingpin right behind him. Take a look. I might run this one more than once. We'll do that with our top teams, so we can absolutely do that with Brotherhood, Shield, and Defenders. Other than those, this Villain Boom team, and we can't use Power Armor, of course, is about as consistent as we have, so I think I'll at least run it one more time, or maybe until we can't have a good matchup. That team just looks squishy. I think we can... not as squishy as that one. Alright, so... Alright, Scarlet Witch first. Get rid of that dodge so Yondu can do his thing. Try to put a little on Spider-Man. Seems like I'm still surprised every time Spider-Man stuns Crossbones. I know that that's how the turns play out, but when we get Crossbones to explode, it's going to be glorious. Better get rid of Scarlet Witch. Just waiting for it. Of course, Spider-Man dodges. Now we just have to finish off Wolverine. Done and done. Maybe even one more with our Villain Boom team. I don't really feel like that did it justice, struggling like that. Second team's doable. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright. Deadpool, Daredevil, and Crossbones. So we will probably, guess, get into Deadpool a little bit first. But not much. We might have cleanup duty after our big boom here. Get Crossbones down. Daredevil definitely next. Wolverine, then Hulk. Done and done. Villain Boom team comes through for us. We're climbing up into the 6th milestone. I will say why not, and we'll continue to push. Alright, Kingpin will pump everybody up. Yondu ult. Hand Sentry throwing Crossbones out of here. Yeah, this team is an oldie, but really a goodie. Like I said, it is just about as consistent as any of the other teams in what it does, as long as you're not facing one of the top meta teams. It's very fast and super efficient, so I highly recommend. Basically a team with Kingpin, Crossbones, Merc Lieutenant, and Hand Sentry, plus a 5th, which Yondu works great for. His ult that hits everybody outside of stealth goes, after Kingpin, is able to buff everybody up, so very efficient. We're up to our 50 charge cost to continue battling, blitzing with that team, so we're going to move along. Next we have our Mystic Controller and Thanos team with Minerva, 171, so let's see, should be doable against dual healers, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Thanos. In we go. Alright, we're going to see if we can get Spider-Man down first. And since we can't, we're just going to stun him and probably wait on extending all those debuffs. We'll get everybody with this bleed and do it that way. And extend everything now. Burn Thanos down. Choke slam. Alright, Thanos is gone. Looks like Spider-Man next. Probably best time for us to use Scarlet Witch's balancing ability. Alright, Spider-Man down. Thanos will finish off Wolverine. Done deal. Alright, close to the next milestone. On we go. I'm going to skip refreshing on this team, as while they're quite good, they're not anything special. We will go all out with our Brotherhood team. Just reached 180k. As you can see, they are the equivalent of that villain boom team. So much better, so fast, and so efficient at what they do. So probably won't mess with that Captain Marvel, but on offense we shouldn't have any issue with the Spider-Verse team. In we go. Alright, pull everybody into Venom. And I think Spider-Man's the most annoying, so we'll put our nuke on him. Prefer chain to everybody with Sabretooth. Extend those bleeds. 2 people are dead, and Juggernaut hasn't even taunted yet. Alright, I think we're pretty much on auto here. It's just a race for Juggernaut to charge, and he doesn't even have to. Super efficient here in the early milestones. Alright, Brotherhood again. We can beat basically anybody. I think that third team looks a little squishier than the first team. No Drax, although there's a Black Widow. I think we'll roll with this first team. Safe against about anybody this early with Brotherhood. Bring everybody in. Now we'll use the special because we have Drax taunting in the right position. Go ahead and clear it and throw everybody up with bleeds. Make sure Drax doesn't taunt. And this is just over. Time to throw her into auto. Just gonna throw it in 1x speed and let Juggernaut charge and blow everybody up, but it didn't even work out like that. They were all dead too fast. So we've got an approachable team with this first one. Second team also beatable, and some Loki Minerva nonsense going on in the third one. So I think we'll probably take the easy road. Second team looks good with no crossbones, no shenanigans. Bring it in close, everybody. Deadpool is going to go down first. We're going to choose him over Scarlet Witch. He's probably going to be alive at the end after everybody else is bled to death. AI plays Scarlet Witch so poorly. We're purging that, giving you disrupted and slow. Alright, we'll get our opportunity here. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I gotta love that. still on 25, won't bother with power armor. We got a strong Kree team, and it looks like this Crossbones Minerva team is actually going to be our best bet, so here we go. Sabretooth eats the nuke from Captain Marvel. Not concerned. We are going to be dropping Minerva first. Yep, that hurt. So she goes down. We're not going to have to worry about any resurrection problems. Honestly, we're really about to autopilot here anyway. Oh, we did not strip that taunt. I guess we'll hang around so we can charge and get everybody. Now we can. Goodbye. Moving on up. Alright, is that it for Brotherhood? We have one more. Looks like that's it for them for now. And onto our Avengers team. A modest 189,000. Gonna skip out on the Fury Shield team and on the Defenders, so we'll go against this kind of enemy Avengers team with Crossbones that has only Black Widow and Quake crossing over between the two teams, but in we go. Alright, so speed up of our own, and I think we pretty much got to clear all the buffs right out of the middle here. Scarlet Witch isn't going to hurt us too bad. Stun Crossbones, bleeds for everybody, so you gotta love that. And we're all ready to Quake ult. We're off to a great start. Make sure that we get the taunt off of Hulk and not Crossbones. Thor should be about ready to go. Here we are. Kaboom, goodbye. Give you blind, steal those buffs, finish the fight, next match. There's 7th milestone. Probably not going to continue to play the Avengers. I do use them to climb, but they're not the fastest team, they're not the strongest team. Do have them up to 189,000, so they're worth a decent amount of points. Do use them once, but not really worth spending those charges. On to Guardians, 212. And looks like we've got our choice of Defenders, Spider-Verse with Rhino, or Defenders. And I think we're probably going to be going Spider-Verse with Rhino. Probably targeting Spider-Man first. Alright, light up Spider-Man, get him out of here. Ooh, still suffer from that Spider-Man dodge. He's gonna light up our whole team. So we'll make sure we get him, go basic attack on Star-Lord first, and we need Groot's turn so bad. Here's the cleanse. We're going to avoid that counterattack by putting some damage on Goblin and Venom. And time for big heal. With Mantis, we're too low. And we... Miles is slow. I think we're gonna nuke Goblin. Which we got. Juggernaut or Rhino charges there. Wish we had our cleanse again, but we'll settle for deathproof and defense up. Rocket ult. Pretty much to auto territory at this point. And I think we are. Lots of bleeds and debuffs on Drax, but just not gonna matter. There we go. Excuse me for one moment here. My apologies. We are back and ready to rock. We're going to jump into it with our shield team coming up next. 220,000, so very proud of that, and we are ready to get Fury to 7 when he comes back here very soon. So we're looking forward to that also. Fury was my second character to gear tier 13, so shows you how important that is. This is actually a pretty rough set of opponents. So Brotherhood is clean out, and this Kree team looks like it could be really nasty with that 60,000 power Ronin. So I think we're going to Defenders, who we know that shield beats, but regardless, we usually can find an easier matchup, one with less synergy and squishier than Luke Cage. Alright, it's Punisher first. Considering getting greedy here, I think we are going to knock out Iron Fist. We do have the offense down on Punisher. Let's see if we can get him out before he's able to ult, which we did. Time to get Daredevil. And back to auto land we go. Hey, welcome everybody. How we doing tonight? Alright, Luke Cage is down. We're going to use all of our refreshes for shield because they're good like that. Alright, mirror match with shield team. Got this very tanky Juggernaut Gamora, Wolverine squad, and this team that looks like a total pile. So we're going to fight the team that's a total pile with Mordo. Alright, it is Mordo first. I think we will wait for his ult before we drop our summons, which I hate delaying those because they are so good. And actually I should have realized security was going to get the kill there, so we did not have to do that. But the good news is this team is pretty much garbage, and Mordo was the annoying part of it, so he's gone. Pretty much autopilot for shield at this point. Still going with shield. We could take our first opponent here. Probably won't mess with the super beefed up Captain Marvel or the Defenders team there. So Daredevil, Punisher, Gamora with a pair of tanks is our choice. Punisher is going to be our first target. And just like with Defenders, we're going to fearlessly summon, knowing that we can take him down with our shield security special. Now we're pretty much looking to get as much done to Gamora and Daredevil as we can. Out with the counterattack, very nice. Daredevil's down, this one's pretty much over. We're gonna go Drax first and just auto it up. Very nice. It's not so bad. We're already at 354,000, so we are well on our way to our stated goal of 500,000. This first team looks just fine. No reason to look any further. Alright, it's going to be Spider-Man first, much as I want to get rid of Quake. Oof, missed on the second hit of that security special. Actually get Daredevil here before Medic. There we are. Alright, we're up to 50 for our shield team, so moving on to defenders. Could probably get this Ant-Man Wasp team. Quite a few villains in our second team, which we'll probably pick, and yeah, Punisher just obliterates villains so bad that if you see 3 or more of them, you about have to go, unless it's an Ultron team. Alright, we'll get counter up for everybody. Make sure that we can stop any Daredevil nonsense. Speaking of which, we'll get rid of Daredevil first, and it's pretty much going to be Crossbones. Then Thanos, then we get the healers. Almost got it. Could have chained and got them all. But no worries, we're down to auto for this as well. As soon as Thanos is down, Sorceress and Medic have no chance of killing us. That puts us over 400,000, so that is all the milestones for the Red Star or Blitz. But we're not done with it just yet. I guess we'll go in against this mirror match. Defenders are our most valuable team, so it just makes sense to use our charges on them, get our maximum value out of them. Always want to start throwing up counter to get rid of the other team's Punisher. I think we're just going to heal to get the shot on Punisher there. Get the counterattack, Iron Fist next, then Daredevil. And at this point, pretty much the next time Iron Fist heals, this fight is over. Not going to get Punisher counterattack to death. Down goes their Daredevil, and we are just going to target Jessica, throw up the heal, and throw it on auto. Our entire Pun Fenders team should be able to take out this Jessica Jones and Luke Cage of approximately equal strength to our team, that is. Down to Jessica, a counterattack takes her out. Another victory for our defenders. Alright, 475, that means basically one more match. Will put us over our 500 goal. We'll probably get a couple in. All Villains team, Brotherhood with Rhino, basically replacing Sabretooth is interesting. We're not going to mess with it. Shield. Okay, this is not as good going against a Miss Marvel. Not quite a coin flip, we should still win, so we'll try and get that done. That will put us over that 500,000. Marvel goes down. Punisher's gonna go right down. Maybe not. As long as you get your counter up, it's just fine. So Iron Fist next, then Daredevil, then Luke Cage. Not sure what I was worried about. Go ahead and get the hit in on both of them. Daredevil next. Again, pretty much as soon as Iron Fist heals, this is just over. And there we go. So even if we gotta get through Luke Cage first, pretty much no chance. Toss this match, so that's what we'll do. Luke Cage going down. Well, we got Daredevil on a counterattack first, and Pun Fenders are victorious. Alright, 519,000. We've eclipsed that 500,000 goal on our initial climb. Again, go ahead and collect all of our milestones now, 1 through 8. And time to jump in on the premium orb Blitz. All of our characters here, so we'll start with the real trash at the bottom that we weren't able to use last time. The trash that's not 4-star or better is the real trash. Alright, so we're going to get as many matches as we can in on the premium or Blitz to push that, probably get, you know, at least over 100,000 or so, or at least as far as we can, while most of our roster is still on cooldown from the Red Star Blitz. And then we're going to jump into Fear the Darkness and see how far that we can get there. We are just 3 or 4 nodes from the end. I am so excited to unlock Ultron. It took so long to farm those uniques. Really made refreshing the store something that I didn't think I would ever do. Just almost seemed like, you know, it was almost a necessity. So there's no way to get those uniques, and you're just itching to get Ultron so you can place better in Arena, but we are almost there, so close we can taste it. Alright, Aim and Hydra out of here. Might actually pay attention. Play Shocker a little bit. No crossbones. 13. Well, 13 does include crossbones, but it still looked like it was the easiest match. We took it. Alright, Spider-Man first. Our best to finish off the medic. Alright, that's pretty much that. I have not had a chance to really play with Shocker all that much. Just a couple of random Blitz matches like you've just seen, as my Shocker is about 5,700. I think I actually have the shards from the Blitz rewards to take him up to another star, so I could help him out a little bit, but I just wonder if he's going to be as bad as everybody says that he's going to be. It's really tough to say. Alright, so it might be time for our X-Men team. Think that we are actually going to get some of these other characters in here first that we don't have on a team. Like Boomer, Winter Soldier, Korath, Rhino, and Riot Guard. So we'll squeeze a win out here. Easy matchup, so good deal for us. Rhino seems like a pretty decent character in the fact that he's going to be really useful because people are not going to stop using Magneto. So he is going to have his place even if he is not strong enough to be in the middle of those meta teams. Having a beefed up Rhino is definitely one tool that you want to have in your toolbox. But he's just a fun character. Character that can taunt with an offensive ability. Seems good. Again, his main appeal is countering Magneto, but I'm still excited to get him. Definitely have a speculation that we're going to need all these Sinister Six characters for the final member of the team or another legendary character in the pretty near future. So definitely a good idea to get them going while we have the opportunity to farm them, as we throw it on autopilot here and finish off Wolverine. Garbage villains. Alright, I don't actually think we're going to get anywhere close to that 100,000 that I was talking about. We don't have as many teams left as I thought. But we're going to jump in with our X-Men team, 106,000. That could very well be our choice, and that is going to be our choice. Over that Power Armor team with Captain Marvel, no thank you. Captain Marvel starts out and nukes Colossus, our weakest character. Good start. Throw offense down on Punisher. Glad Colossus survived that. And we'll go ripping through the whole team with Wolverine. Probably gonna, yeah, I was just, before I could finish saying it, probably gonna lose Colossus. We did. Ahead and go flying through the team with Psylocke, who's a character that I probably should have leveled up a little higher than I do. She is quite strong, but just the fact that I wasn't able to get Phoenix the first time around is the reason that I haven't been able to put time into her. Alright, and flip the buffs. Okay, and with our Colossus down, we are down a person. Let's get Storm. Get Storm charged up. Oof. It's gonna have to be offense down on Captain Marvel. It's gonna have to be Wolverine ult on Captain Marvel. Okay, now we're looking alright. Target medic, and if Storm can just make it, here we go. I don't know if this will finish Wolverine, but fireworks going on in my area. My dog is gonna cry. Alright, so that was X-Men. Looks like we're up to Power Armor now. One of the best teams for Blitz, War Offense, and probably if you got a strong enough Falcon, probably not too bad for Arena Offense either, but 158 is what I've got for mine. Kree, sort of mishmash team in the middle, and similarly mishmash team with Captain Marvel on the end. So I think we're going to go for this third team. Captain Marvel nukes Iron Man, largely negated by that Vision defense up. And I guess we're going in on Spider-Man first. Spider-Man with his dodges, gotta expect it. Three of them are almost dead, so you gotta love this team. Clear all your buffs, nuke everybody. Double nuke Hulk, just erase him, and this Iron Man ult, just overkill on Deadpool. Very nice. Alright, into the 5th milestone for the Premium Orb Blitz. Just picking up the scraps as we threw most of our roster at the Red Star Orb Blitz. Alright, so that was Power Armor. All the way down here. Whoops, 158. They've passed Villain Boom. And looks like we're up to our Hero Brawler team, 182,000. Interesting team there. We could probably take the second team. This third team's going to be the weakest, so we'll take it. Crossbones, Hand Sorceress, Spider-Man. Really looks like something the game would throw together automatically when you're like level 30 or something. Alright, Spider-Man first. Double dodge, off to a good start. Why don't you dodge this one? Big nuke. Miss Marvel finishes him. Great start. And now we're killing Crossbones. There he goes. Probably Elektra next. Oops, she's stealth, so Hand Sorceress it is. Ah, Miss Marvel's so good. Chop. 34,000. I think for now, yay, offers. Yay, offers. Trying to claim the milestones here is all. I think we are going... Wow, 3 of them. That is just blatant. Sitting on max energy. Gotta do something about that. Finish the rest of our quests. And we're going to be jumping into Dark Dimension very soon. Just make sure that we're using all of our campaign energy for the Rhino event. Now we have... Alright, let's see, we've got an achievement. Passed our 8,000th Blitz battle, so that's quite a bit. Oh, we're picking up our supply purchases. We've made many more than that, so we'll stop there. And let's see, I guess we're actually just a couple of minutes from, about 3 minutes, we're going to get bonus energy, so we'll probably wait for that. And we will jump into the arena where we're currently holding the 10th rank. See if there's anybody that we can touch up here. This X-Men team with Phoenix might be our best bet, even though I believe that guy just owned me last time we tried, but we'll give it a shot, see if we can steal that number 8 rank. Alright. So, defense up on everybody is not great. Psylocke and Storm are our primary targets. We want to get as many people killed as possible before Phoenix dies. Stealth everybody, not good. Oh, think that we're gonna let ourselves get beat up a little bit, save our Minerva ult. Now we can target Colossus. Does not matter one bit if they take Groot down. Groot's gonna save everybody here. And time to put some damage on Colossus. Which is easier said than done. We'll go ahead and clear everybody's buffs. I'm afraid it is time to use our Minerva ult. Gets the kill on Phoenix, so that's what's up. We're gonna avoid killing Phoenix for as long as possible, so we will not use our rocket ult. Go ahead and heal just to keep Minerva out of danger. Damage on Colossus, damage on Wolverine. We can do the same thing with Vision's basic. We've almost got Wolverine dead. We're gonna need death proof on everybody. Oh, that hurts. That was Minerva. Man, all of a sudden they are going for it. So we are... Ugh. All of a sudden we're falling apart at the end. We're gonna try and rocket ult. You know, hopefully kill everybody and then deal with Phoenix. But I'm afraid that is just not happening now. So pretty much as expected. not able to take out that X-Men team. What is up, Dawn? The weirdest game of Magic I've ever seen. Indeed, it is. Alright, so looks like we should have our bonus energy now. So we'll claim that. Go ahead and get the campaign event out of the way first. What's going on, man? You been leaked? Yeah, you know. You can tell her I've been called worse. Probably today. Couple of orbs. We're about to jump into Fear the Darkness, so that's going on. So you may not be familiar, I don't know, there might just be like one other person here, but this is Marvel Strike Force, the game that I play quite a bit and have just sort of started streaming, but enjoying it. A lot of fun for those that enjoy the Marvel franchise. Oops, I was going to go into Fear the Darkness. We need to spend our energy first. You know, she's probably not wrong. It's just, you know, whether or not that's a bad thing anyway is probably for debate. There's a lot of cool nerdy stuff out there. Real quick, get us some Black Panther shards. I'll show you how terrible the drop rates are in this game. I say that enthusiastically. Yeah, that's it. You go ahead and grab my shards here first. So you can see I just spent 100 energy of my max 129 up there. 5 attempts to get Black Panther shards and 1 out of 5 hits, so I got a couple of pieces of Black Panther. But yeah, you collect your different characters and assemble them on 5-person teams. Take out, you know, computer-controlled PvP teams. There's also like wars where your alliance, you know, competes with other alliances and whatnot. Here you go. You can show Lindsay. You can show Lindsay Star-Lord's pelvic thrust as the her introduction to this game, so she can cringe even more. But you know, you collect different characters. So what? You're just the nerd because you're no, you're the one watching, or you're the just because you're watching a bad Twitch streamer right now. Is that what's going on? That makes you. Okay, so I spent that Black Panther. So yeah, here, I don't know, I'll just jump in, I'll show you a sample battle. Let's not Fear the Darkness, because that's not going to be... That's not going to really represent the game as it usually exists. Fear the Darkness is a little different and takes quite a long time. So... Well, that's good to hear. I'm going to be around here a little bit more often. I wish I had the schedule to commit to streaming 5-7 days a week, but that is not my life lately. But Sunday nights are quite good, and this event starts in Marvel Strike Force on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. But we'll do Guardians. So this is my Guardians team. Star-Lord and Rocket are really strong in this game. Groot is pretty good as well. And as you can see, this is a mode called Blitz, where you get points based on how many wins that you have. You increase your tier, and then the stronger your characters are, the more points that they're worth each match. So each match you get to choose between 3 different sets of opponents, switching on the right here. That's sweet, man. I think I can follow you right from this screen. But I will absolutely follow you. I would totally check that out. Where are we at? Alright. And I think this first team's probably going to be the easiest for us, but I'll show you how it goes. And really what drew me in and what really draws a lot of people into this game is the art. The art, the animation, the attack animation, all the different characters' abilities. And I usually play on 3 times speed just because it's so much faster. But when you slow it down, to 1x speed, and you can see the full animations of all the characters and everything, it's pretty great. Even though it came out, a little bit over a year ago now. There's really not a lot out there that has better animations on a mobile platform. So I'm playing on BlueStacks right now, but this phone looks, or this game looks great on phones. Like I said, when you just slow it down and look at all the character animations and everything, that plus the popularity of the Marvel characters, not difficult to see why it succeeds. 1x speed's kind of painfully slow. Deadpool's got some awesome attack animations as well. He does some executions and stuff. Wolverine kind of sucks, unfortunately. He's the free character that they give you. Battle chess, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Man, I haven't thought about that game in a long time. Check out this Rocket Ol here. He's gonna go up and shoot everybody. That's one of the better ones because he gets the crazy eyes. They introduce skins into this game. They like tried it out was all. They made an X-Force version of Deadpool there, and for a couple of weeks, or I don't know, like 2 months or something, he wasn't Deadpool, he was X-Force Deadpool, kind of a white skin. So they just experimented with that to, put skins into the game at a future point, and they have not really done anything with that yet. So I mean, I'm a big fan of things like League of Legends, where they do skins, basically only cosmetic things, where it's not pay to win. But unfortunately, there are a lot of pay to win mechanics in this game. But at the same time, the offers in the store don't get you that much. But I am, basically entirely free to play myself. So sorry. Anyway, that's how the battles works. You asked, but I'm basically entirely free to play. But the most valuable asset that you have for this game is your time. So the more you put into it, it's really quite the terrible time suck. And Battle Chess was a lot of fun. I remember thinking how cool that was, just watching the characters, really ahead of its time, just like slash each other down, violently. Another Marvel game, there are so many of those. There's Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Contest of Champions. Yeah, for sure. For sure. A lot of people do, though. We refer to them as whales and whatnot. You should just watch this before I go into Dark Dimension. We'll just scroll through the offers. So it takes you 810 total shards. Yeah, they would bleed out and fall over, man. I remember that game. Like I said, I haven't thought about it in a while. But you need 810 shards, which are these character pieces you can see of Thanos here. So they'll sell you 55 of them for Thanos, and you need 100 to unlock him for $30, along with 1 gold orb and a little bit of gear here. Yeah, exactly. I've spent Google Play credit, which is not the same as real money. So they want $30 for that. You know, little quote-unquote value deal. They want $3, so you can get basically $2 for the power cores and these training modules, which really aren't worth much for you. Nick Fury events coming up, so you need Kree Reaper. If you're behind, you can get 40 Kree Reaper shards for $14.99. I mean, it's basically just always been my complaint that you can, excuse me, for the same $30 that you could get, you know, maybe an awesome PS4 game or something that's been out for 12 or 18 months. You know, you can get a Koye here, you know, 50 shards of one character for $30. So yeah, it's pretty rough. But anyway, I'm going to jump into some Fear the Darkness. I can only complain about the offers for so long. It is nice when they put something in here for like 10 cores that's actually useful. You can get some character shards or something, but let's jump into Fear the Darkness. Alright, so we got a brand new mission, Mission 13, and I have not started this one yet. But I've heard bad things and seen people complaining about the Miss Marvel node, so we'll see. Alright. And this is our Fear the Darkness team. So, pretty darn strong. I was absolutely pumped when I got Minerva to Geared Here 13, Fury, JJ, Groot, and Security. But let's just jump into it. It's basically about the ultimate cheese team. Get defense up on everybody and continue to resurrect people. Basically just find a way to get that Minerva ult off as many times as possible. Just hundreds of thousands of damage and life points drained. Alright, so we're gonna summon, get us back up to 3 times speed, because this will take a while. Alright. Go for Strange first, but it's going to be Miss Marvel. She'll take over when we get him down to half. That hurts, but we brought JJ. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. We did get flipped, but we got all of our buffs back. It's a lot of damage on Security early. He is usually such a monster. Or someone's got beat. We really need our Minerva ult. So a lot of times we will get to looking pretty raggedy, and then she'll pull that ult off, and it will heal everybody all the way back up to full. So we might even lose Security here. He's getting beat early. I think we're actually gonna heal, try and keep Security alive. We might lose him anyway. Pretty much got Strange down to half. That's our first target. Save our JJ ult. Alright, and I think we'll go ahead and get Security back. We'll get that cooling down. Then we'll use the Minerva ult. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or not, but that's how we're going to do it. And we just want Security to live until Minerva can take a turn. He's got 2... Ugh. That hurts so bad. Ugh. We might be restarting this. Losing Fury like that. Be a while before we can get him back. Need JJ to take a turn, clear as many of these debuffs as possible. There we go. And just start rebuilding. 2 turns till we get Fury back. Cool, man. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by the stream. That is amazing. I love it. I was on last Sunday. I meant to, really be on a couple of times throughout the week, but some stuff kind of came up. Gonna try and establish kind of a regular schedule. I would love to do, some MTG Arena as well. There are, certain times of the day that are really good to be on for this game. I like when, when a Blitz starts, we can do our initial climb. Pretty much do this, Fear the Darkness, whenever. Really interesting that Miss Marvel did not taunt when Doctor Strange dropped down, and God bless America. Security dead again. We might have to restart, because we don't even have Strange down. JJ's down. Ugh, tough. Yep, that is gonna be us trying this again. So, jumping right in like we didn't learn our lesson the first time, and we'll be trying to get Strange down again. Super obnoxious game mode, and Ultron, one of the most powerful characters in the game, is waiting at the end of it, so you got these nodes that take 30 to 60 minutes, and you basically gotta do it. Alright, all of our summons got whooped last time by Miss Marvel, so I think we're gonna hold off. We'll try it this way. We'll buff everybody. That way when Miss Marvel swipes, we won't take that much damage. Basically just need to be in good shape until we can get that first Minerva ult off. Ugh. Clear all that with JJ as soon as possible. There it is, and security is hurting. Time for us to give everybody death proof. I think we're going to be risky. We're going to cleanse everything, and we're going to save our death proof until we can get our Fury summons. And that was a foolish maneuver because security is already dead, so bring him back, and Minerva does have her ult as soon as we can get there. Go ahead and use that JJ ult. I don't believe that she taunted when we were beating down Strange on our last attempt. Ooh. Don't kill Minerva. Alright. Yes, Death Proof is an ability that Groot is able to give. Basically just means that when that character would die, the next time they'd be dealt lethal damage, they are instead just reduced to 1 health, and Death Proof is removed. So this team that I put together for Fear the Darkness, Groot gives everybody death proof, and then my Nick Fury back here is one of the strongest characters in the game as well. Can spread all of the buffs that are on him to other characters. So this stupid team, you would laugh, this is just like something I would play in Magic. Basically makes, a bunch of summon characters and then like puts death proof on them, so when the enemies attack them, they're wasting attacks on summon characters that they don't even get killed, and then they kill somebody and I bring them back to life, and then Minerva goes and drains 15% of the health of the enemies, and gives it to us, so it just kind of tries to keep cheesing, and it's pretty good at it. We got whooped last attempt, so hopefully we'll at least get a couple of enemies down. This node is so silly that this mode rather is so silly that you can take multiple days to go in and finish a single node. So we got to at least get a couple of characters down. I was mowing through it earlier, but now that we're some of the harder stages, you know, just getting through like a third of one or something, be okay. Security down again. So we almost have Doctor Strange. Oh, that hurts. They flipped all our buffs. And we can shrug most of them off. So we're going to be good as new just as soon as we can bring security back, if we can. If they nuke Minerva here, and then we'll cry and start over again. It looks like we're probably going to protect Minerva. And I think we're going to go ult first. We'll bring security back next turn, and we've got Doctor Strange down, so that's even better than our first attempt already. We're going to be Miss Marvel next, and then I think Spider-Man. So again, looking forward to Minerva getting to go. She's going to resurrect security for us, and he is our tank. Groot tanks a little bit, but not like shield security. Oh, and I didn't see that. We lost Fury, so that's not good. Get a resurrect. There's a security back. Ugh, ugh. Triple tap from Gamora. Goodness gracious. This is super humbling. I feel like I'm probably gonna... Yeah, this is time to quit out of this one. Probably gonna try one more time. We got Doctor Strange that time, so that's our bar. We at least need to do that, but gotta do better than one character. Here we go, attempt number 3. Just have not really been able to get the kind of sustainability going that we're looking forward to, that we've been able to get going on some of the other nodes. You can fill up the maximum amount of space with these Fury minions. So we'll try again. Last time we used Fury's special here, and I don't know if that was the best move or not. I think it went alright. We're going to do that again. Start off with our defense up as well as our speed up on everybody. And back to killing Doctor Strange. Alright, throw that energy around. Minerva's almost there. Oh, that hurts every time. Fury's almost dead. Should have Minerva ult here to bail us out of this, no matter how bad it gets. So, death proof on everybody. Yeah. Ugh, Fury's dead. Okay. Oh, well, we'll fill everybody up. This mode is so hard, it's stupid. We already lost somebody, which I don't know, it's just tough. There are 26 enemies. I can't just kill one. Even though it does get easier as you kind of kill the priority enemies first. Oh, whoops, I just should have res Fury. I messed up. Oh well. So, how often do you stream, and when are you usually on there, Dawn? You can give a shout out. Ugh, Down goes Minerva. Goodbye, we're not doing this attempt. So glad that this is permanently stored on the internet for all of eternity so everybody can see me get just spanked by Fear the Darkness. Alright. Take 4 or 5. And I think again we need defense up as soon as possible. We're having trouble early. Alright, Miss Marvel ult hurts quite a bit. Now we can summon and hope for the best. That's really key for us to have a successful attempt if we can just keep those summons alive long enough to give everybody death proof. We can start to take over and slowly work our advantage. Alright, so we do get a stun off on Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is one of the earlier characters in the game that's able to resurrect somebody. That was a unique ability before they brought Minerva in. And our shield security was gonna die, but we made it to our Minerva ult, so that's what's up. Everybody's at full health. This is at least the beginning of a really good run, so there's definitely an element of RNG that can work for or against us, and Doctor Strange just went down, so that's as far as we've gotten so far. And it's Miss Marvel next. Now we're going to give everybody death proof, so we're able to get, which our only minion that we have just lost it as they ganged up on her, but still in pretty good shape. Fury's about ready to summon again, and it's just a Miss Marvel and a full board of hero brawlers, so not any fun for anybody to go against. They're all attacking twice. That's why people are disappearing very quickly. And shrug off all these debuffs. Continue to burn Miss Marvel down. There's our Fury summons. That hurts. Let's save security. I guess we all need defense up, as well as death proof. Miss Marvel's heal, even though she just did it, is gonna be terrible in this Dark Dimension node. Alright. Hang in there, Minerva. Sliver of health plus death proof. Get everybody, all of Fury's buffs again. Nice, we get the stun on Miss Marvel. Go ahead and go for a heal. Keep Minerva alive. Made it to our next Minerva ult, so this is by far the best attempt that we've had. And I think it is all out nuke on Miss Marvel. So we've got her stunned, under half, really in pretty good shape here, even though Spider-Man, all these Black Panthers, all these Gamoras are doing a pretty good job of clearing out our summons. We're still keeping them pretty occupied and burning her down. As soon as she goes down, they are at a huge disadvantage. Power about drops by half as she's not assisting on everything. It's great just having her stunned for a turn. Make it fair. A couple of bleeds on her and a deflect. Yep, she is going down. Third bleed and another stun. Alright, so this basically guarantees that we're going to make it to the second wave of enemies. If nobody else drops in, we should be able to very easily dispatch these remaining brawlers. We're going to get Spider-Man out of here. You know, then it's just a matter of time with Gamora and Black Panther. Alright. Whoops, maybe I should have slapped that slow on Gamora. Heal up security again. But they are just a shell of what they were before without Miss Marvel, so really optimistic. And then this entire time that we have to sit here and clear these enemies with so much help, or health, if I can talk for just a second, it's just more time for us to build up our army of Fury minions. We're not even really worried about the enemies that we have left here, as Miss Marvel was the one to worry about. After Strange, of course, and another Minerva ult, so everybody pretty much under half health at this point. Doing all their chain attacks, so we'll drop our summons afterward and get them defense up and death proof. Spread the energy around, and we now have 8 of our possible 10 spots filled, so that's how we're going to have the advantage. Spider-Man goes down. Time for Black Panther, so we'll go for the stun over here, which we got. Alright, spread out all the buffs, and we are going to make it through this entire first stage of enemies. Again, so much better than, this is like our 4th attempt, and before this one time we'd killed Doctor Strange, so we have gone so much further. And really that is kind of the key to success in Dark Dimension. If you have Minerva and you have a team that is good enough that you can kind of get through there with a little bit of luck, just having the persistence to go in there, realize when you've had a not great attempt, back out, start again, is really the way to go. This is our, I think, 5th attempt on this stupid node, but you know, making it this far, it's better than, you know, 5 times any of the other attempts. We've done so much better, so we'll see now that all these other enemies drop down, and really it's Mordo that we should be going after here, but we've got Black Panther so close to down. He is now down. On to Mordo, and he's going to punish us for sure. Maybe we can get a heal out of Groot to cleanse all this heal block. There we are. It's tempting. I actually think we're going to go for the defense up and get Deathproof back on Minerva. Not sure how that disappeared. But Mordo is our first target. Couple more Fury summons. Captain America is going to be really annoying, taunting and trying to get around him. Got Cables just nuking our shield security. Any time with that Minerva ult. So as long as Captain America's taunting, we're going to heal, keep everybody alive. One more turn. We need to keep security alive, and that's going to work well with our operative stealth here. Alright, pass all the buffs around, and it's going to be huge for us to make it to this next Minerva ult. Oh, and she is ability blocked, so I think we just use Groot's Cleanse. We're not going to have it for Jessica Jones. So that is quite unfortunate. We're going to have to wait another turn, even though nobody's really close to dying. Minerva is close enough. Let's see if we can get a stun off on Mordo. There we go. We're 70,000 damage on that security special. Mordo's going down, and we make it to our Minerva ult. So that's what I'm talking about. Bleeds up on everybody. Come on, chain to Mordo. We went the wrong way. Okay, and I see that our Deathproof has fallen off of Nick Fury, so we're going to get that back up. I want to get back over to Mordo as soon as we can. That one bleed is probably not going to kill him, so we'll clear the taunt from Captain America. Still might have to, yep, he did get another turn. Oh boy, and Nick Fury is in deep trouble. So here comes some minions. Oh, Nick Fury's down, so we'll res him. Should still be okay. Security is very healthy. Here comes Nick Fury. And we'll get the operative heal going on him. Come on, Mordo. And throw that energy around, try and get some of it to Minerva, which we didn't get this time. Try and smack Mordo down. Groot basic hits very hard, and spread the buffs out. Alright, and I see we have Gamora pretty close, so we'll try and get her down. Got it. Probably gonna be best to get this other Gamora down. She's also in the red. Everybody already has Deathproof. Cleanse these heal blocks if we want. I think we're just gonna try and get rid of Gamora. Which we do. Alright, we've already taken down 8 people, so that is excellent. Slap slow on this Cable over here, which he resists, so we'll do it again, and he'll resist again. Fury's hurting. Ooh, Fury's really hurting. Surprised he did not fall there. He's gonna get counterattacked and probably lose Deathproof. We gotta cleanse that before his next turn or he's done. Thought Minerva might heal him. Not quite. We do have the cleanse. Man, we're coming up on that Minerva ult, but boy do we need it. There goes JJ. There goes Fury. It's been tough. Man, these 4 characters are whooping us. I think we're going to do the res before we do the ult. And they just clear the Deathproof just like that. Alright, slow on Venom. I think Venom's probably more the problem than Cable. Okay, time to fill everybody back up. Jessica Jones all the way back up. And we should be able to stall until we can get Nick Fury. Defense up and death proof for the whole squad. Gonna pass the energy around. It's about the most important thing. It's just silly how much this revolves around using the Minerva ult as many times as possible. Let's say we're gonna continue to beat down Venom as he flips buffs, and that's really bad for us. Alright, Fury's back. Fury minions. Get everybody healed up, and this is still a pretty excellent attempt for us. Go ahead and Stealth Fury. Pretty much just going to get slow on everybody if we're able to. Wish that Fury had death proof. We're still going to pass offense up, speed up, and defense up to everybody. Alright. Venom is so obnoxious. With his heal every turn, the amount of health that these enemies have, the percentage heal is just massive. See if we can hit a stun. Finally got a stun off on Venom. Alright. Minerva ult, you know what that means. So I've almost got Venom down. There goes Venom. Alright, and it is Cable and Cable going down before Captain America, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see a couple more enemies drop in very soon. We're down to 17. But one-shotting this node would be unbelievable, even if we just got halfway through it. So, Cable going down. At this point, they really don't pose that much of a threat to us. Just gotta burn them down. We're really saving up everybody's abilities and everything for when the situation gets a little bit more dangerous. Spread that energy around. We'll get Minerva ready to go for the next generation of baddies. And we can spread the buffs. There goes Cable. Alright, so because no enemies have dropped, oh, there they are. As I say that, here they come. And we're probably going to reset, change course, and we're going to be going after Spider-Man, as he's probably the most obnoxious enemy. Cable's pretty close, so we'll get him soon. Hey man, I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Real quick, if you don't mind, how do you like the music here? It's a new experiment for me. How's the volume, whatever, but it was good to see you. I'll catch you later if you're popping out of here. You should let me know when you're going to be on next time. I'll jump into your stream and similarly hang out and see what you're up to. Thanks again for coming out. That was really cool. I'm glad that you made it. I told you that I do this sometimes. I wasn't lying. Oh, Fury losing death proof. Fury going down. So we're gonna resurrect him. I think that we're back to the point where we can. Yes, we can. Everybody on security at this point. Just waiting for that Minerva ult. Go ahead and defense up, death proof everybody to make sure that we get there. Heal everybody back up to full. Spider-Man almost down. We are in the middle of an excellent attempt. There he goes. So we really want Gamora at this point, but I think we're going to pop Cable down because he's just got that sliver. There goes Cable. Alright, we're about halfway through this. Really, I think I'm going to take Captain America out too. It doesn't bother me one bit, even if we do get a couple more enemies. We probably don't need our nuke here. I think I'll just throw that at Gamora. Everybody but our summon has death proof. Alright, see you later, Captain America. Drop in some more summons. And time for Gamora. So this is going really clean. There really can only be, one or two more of these waves of enemies coming down for our 13 total. So there are 9 more. Heal up shield security a little bit, but I'm really surprised. Based on our first 3 or 4 attempts, I did not think we were going to be able to get into a good groove on this node and actually, power through it in one attempt. I am so pleased to not have to do this over a couple of days. Not that I can say for sure that we're gonna get through it, but really just making it over halfway through is excellent. Alright, back to targeting Mordo, and we've just used our Minerva ult, so that might not have been the smartest thing in the world, but see how quickly we can burn him down. Don't have any summons to protect at this point. The number of times that we've used Minerva to res somebody during this attempt is getting pretty silly. I know that we're at 2 or 3 at least. We might have even had Security and Fury dead together at one point. Alright, so death proof and defense up. Do get the stun, that helps a lot. Mordo is so annoying. We'll try and clear. I guess even if we clear everything from Drax, we're still going to have Captain America taunting. So I guess we'll clear everything from Drax anyway. Minerva's hurting. I feel like we're not as close as I would like to be to that next ult that would keep us going. Heal block hurts. We probably have cleanse from Groot. Ooh, there goes death proof. We do have cleanse. We do have taunt from shield security. I think that we're far enough here. We have to keep this attempt basically no matter what. We're 14 enemies in, and the first 4 went so poorly. Ooh, I thought for a second that was Mordo's other ability. Alright, let's clear all this. We just need Minerva to get a turn. Pretty much need Operative to protect her. Okay, at least we can get her death proof, so that should help. Again, just another situation where if we can get one more turn, if we can get to Minerva's ult, we should be able to power through all of these enemies, save us again, put everybody else back up at full, and as soon as we start eliminating them, it really should, you know, just get that much easier for us. Again, as long as other enemies don't drop. Let's go for the nuke. And we made it, so there's the Minerva ult. Alright, back on Spider-Man. I think for the time being I'm gonna kill the music. Sorry about that, I'm sure that's not great. Adjustment. Sorry about that. Alright. And let's keep going. As we smash Captain America. So again, we're trying to get back to Spider-Man. Sorry, as I make a couple of technical adjustments over here. Get a slow on Spider-Man so that we can then get a stun on Spider-Man. Looks like everybody basically has death proof. We'll go ahead and do the cleanse. Groot is unbelievable in this game mode. That 2-turn slow is so good. His cleanse is so good. His death proof is so good, and his basic attack just clubs people for 40 or 50,000 damage. He so often is the one that gets the finishing blow when you just need to kill somebody. Even when he comes in on an assist, he just spins around and wallops people. There goes Spider-Man, so we are going to get Black Panther next. Nobody to res. Again, I am tremendously happy with how this run has gone. Zero complaints. It's our 5th attempt on this node, and we have half of the remaining enemies on the screen right now. More summons. We gotta get through Drax before we can get over to Black Panther. Gonna take the time to put defense up and death proof on everybody. Could give everybody speed up with Fury, but I think we're gonna wait until next turn. But there's our Minerva ult. We got that. Down to just 9 enemies remaining, 4 of whom pose basically no threat to us. If we can get these enemies down, I don't even know what's going to drop for those final 5. That'll be a problem for us. We will see. But I think that at this point we've probably gone through all the different types of enemies that are going to be on this node. So hopefully no surprises is what I'm saying. 48,000. Gamora's going down. Should have our Minerva ult coming up again. And here comes everybody. Definitely Strange first. This is everybody. This is all 8 enemies. So we do get to have a little bit of a final showdown. Strange first, and then Miss Marvel is how I think we're going to do it. Okay. So that cleanse be nice. About now, even more so that we got flipped on by Strange. No worries, we'll summon some more Fury minions. Their nuke and security. Definitely time for cleanse. Wish that operative special would do anything for us, but unfortunately heal block is preventing it. Gonna prevent this regeneration as well. Stun and Miss Marvel's worth it. And we'll give everybody a speed up. Still just trying to get back to Strange. He's gonna bring people back, probably even. Yeah, here it comes. And it's another Strange. That's about the worst case scenario. So that is very, very bad. Gotta kill the Strange immediately. We cannot tolerate that. Let's clear all those debuffs. Let's get this Minerva ult off. Thank goodness he went down. That Strange Resurrect, the Winds of Watum, has such a long cooldown. We're probably okay. at this point. But Strange Resin Strange does not sound like a fun proposition in Dark Dimensions, so we just got to get back to him before stuff gets too crazy. So come on, gotta get past Captain America. Oh, that flip is gonna hurt. Come on, Groot. And Groot for the win. Still a lot of BS on security, but that's going to be the majority of our problem. Cleansed. Still stuck hitting Captain America. Drax looks like he's about to fall over. Not going to stop him from taunting. Alright. Wish we had death proof on everybody. More Fury minions. I still expect that we're going to be able to finish this out with these 8 enemies remaining. Definitely time to protect security. Come on, Drax, fall over already. We gotta get back to Strange. There we go. Alright, back to Strange. I think we'll go ahead and give offense, defense, and speed up. That's generally just giving that to Minerva is good enough whenever you can. This Marvel taunts again. How obnoxious. Ugh. I'm not sure if Shield Security lost any of his debuffs there when JJ spread the energy around. There we go, Minerva ult. Just get Captain America out of the way this way. We still have to get back to Strange. Die, Captain America. Thank you very much. More minions. Strange goes down, and this one is ours. And again, we're going to pass it all around. We need cleanse. We can get back to Groot. Not sure if it's up for him. That was a really nice assist. It is up for him, so he's going to clear everybody off. And now we can 100% say that we are through this node. These characters are not going to burst people down. They're not going to stop us, so that is tremendous. I guess we're going to burn Miss Marvel down first. Really, I guess Cable's probably the least concerning, but the Venoms are just about as annoying as Miss Marvel, excuse me. Alright. These nodes are so obnoxious that I would love to just put it on auto at this point, but I want to have... Ugh, Miss Marvel heals. Terrible. Want to have everybody's abilities good to go for our next node so we can at least get in there and get some damage on it, hopefully take down a couple people. We may very well do that. When we get Minerva's next ult off, we might throw it on auto for a little while, which that's coming up. That's one more turn. That way they can use all their abilities, but we'll make sure that we don't waste one of those when we really want to have it for the beginning of our next match, next node. Spread those buffs around, and why do I call them Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and vice versa? Alright, there goes that Minerva ult. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to rely on our army of summons and other characters to play for a couple of turns, so we're not going to waste Minerva ult, but we've we've been in here for 30 or 40 minutes killing these 22 characters. 23 as soon as Miss Marvel falls over. There we go. Cable's beat down the most, so we'll probably go there next. If anybody's newer and does not know, even when you're on autoplay like this, you can click to which enemy that you'd like, or you can select whichever enemy you'd like your characters to focus on. And I am so happy that we got through the Miss Marvel node on one attempt. Very, very nice. Even though it took us several tries, we did get a good attempt in, and we are clearly going to get through it here as Cable goes down. Then we'll be on to the 2 Venoms, and that will be it. And really just a couple more nodes, and we've got Ultron. You're going to see as soon as we get out of here that there are, I think, just 2 more nodes between this one and the Ultron node itself, so 3 more nodes total, and I will have Ultron just a couple of days, considering it's been, just feels like months. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks, probably actually months of farming, but we're going to get through this, potentially check and see if we can advance any further on the raids that we have going. I don't know if I'm gonna attempt another Dark Dimension node, tonight on the stream, but thrilled that, long as it may be, we're able to get through one tonight. Alright, down to just Venom, so we're going to take it off of auto and go ahead and use that JJ, the energy distribution. Hopefully get a turn or 2 where we can see how Minerva's coming along. Oh, she's got it up right now. We stopped at the perfect time. So that's what's up. We're not going to waste that Minerva ult. Pretty much just basic Venom down. Get all of our abilities ready to go as close as possible. Guess we shouldn't be adding damage with those operatives. We should be healing people to prolong this as long as possible. And I'll go ahead and stun you. I still don't want to take any damage. Everybody is at full. Get that slow on there. Alright, should be able to get him without having him take another turn. JJ punching him around. Really thought Groot would get it. Operative. Yeah, Groot coming in on the assists, and there we go, folks. That's node 13 down of Fear the Darkness, so 200k for gold orbs, and 1 node closer to unlocking Ultron. Very exciting. So, as you can see, we just have the Mordo node, Hand Sentry, and then the Ultron node, and we will unlock Ultron. So, that's what we've been grinding for. That's what's going on. Let's just pop back over, see what we can accomplish in these alliance raids as we wrap the stream up pretty soon. Probably still have another 10 minutes or so that we're going to be able to go. I see that we have Gamma. We can grab a raid milestone real quick and hop into Gamma. So, let's see. Oh, perfect. Alright, going right up the middle here, we're going to be using our shield team. I think we may have lost Assault. No, we did not lose Assault, so we've got our shield team. Not sure why we had that weird configuration, but alright. 220 shield team. About 2/3 of the way through Gamma 4 here, and where my shield team is at about 220 is about right where you need to be able to sustain on these nodes in Gamma 4. Seems like every time I face this team there's a Punisher, but it's a little bit different on this raid node. So we got Iron Fist down. Looks like it's gonna be Daredevil next. There he goes. Everybody has speed up, so we're gonna wait on the buffs and go for this operative. Clear all the buffs, or one from everybody at least. Alright, we'll push through. We should be able to do this. Nice of operative to take away the security taunt there with the stealth, so we'll take that. Black Panther down. Everybody still has speed up. Thinking we might wait. Yeah, I think we're going to be a little greedy and wait on the buffs. Let's get this operative down. Everybody taunting. There we go. Thank you. Luke Cage just gets whooped when he doesn't have defense up. He is so much softer. Time I look, everybody's got speed up, so we're still gonna hold off. Strip that taunt, put some more damage on Luke. This time Nick Fury doesn't have any buffs, so again, I'll be waiting. Probably trying to get Fury out of the middle here. And we got him. Knocked him down with that security special. Doesn't even matter that security's taunted. About half the time left, half the enemies left. This is everything for the node. We should be in excellent shape. We're going to knock the securities down first. Not really worried about Black Panther killing anybody, so otherwise they'll just taunt and throw us off anyway. What if you weren't taunting? Heal. Down go the securities. Probably medic next, unless Black Panther gets charged, which he just did. Still nobody to heal. Just like that. Gamma 4 nodes going down pretty easily. And we are going to continue. At least one more node at this time. Alright, and looks like Trooper first. Assist here. It'd be nice to kill the trooper, but unfortunately he's gonna shoot us a couple of times. Gonna use our own dirty shield tricks against us, much as we'd like to prevent that. Alright, no need to heal. Nice counterattack from Fury. Let's get stealth off. Wish we had just a little more AoE. Get that Fury down. the assault. There we are. Really want to summon, but I think we need to kill this trooper. Alright, assault is stealthed. Operative. Definitely next. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now we're going to have to spend the rest of the match trying to res our assault. So that means medics going when we get the chance. We're going to take out Iron Fist. Heal everybody up in a res. Nope, that's the one that never seems to hit. So now time is a factor. Try and save those raid heal credits. And try and get our assault back. Might do. We can probably do that another 2 times and hope for the proc. In the meantime, we have Nick Fury coming down, so we have our own problems. Pretty much need to have a security special to take out that Nick Fury as soon as possible. Oof, that hurts. This is all of the enemies remaining on the node. Ooh, Nick Fury is hurt. Nick Fury is down. And now we've got our defenders of the Captain America. Still 2 minutes left. Probably have a couple of opportunities to res our assault. We'll see. I'm worried we may have... Oh, no, they'll kill our summons. We'll have plenty of space. So there goes Iron Fist. Daredevil next. And I guess it's Jessica Jones. Final minute, we'd again like to use our medic's heal, see if we can resurrect Assault. There we go, come on. Oh, we did not get it. It is going to be really hard for us to have an opportunity to use that again, so our Assault is probably gone. We can still res him, res her, I guess, with credits, but we'll see. We might or might not. Anyway, we're going to make it through this node. 35 seconds left, so that's what I'm talking about. Another node down for Gamma 4. And we'll probably wait on just a couple more energy just to be safe, but going to back out of here. Not doing so bad, over 5 million into this raid. Check out Arena, where we have slipped 1 spot down to 11. See if there's anything that we can touch. Darth Shadow knocked us out of spot 10. So Phoenix and Ultron, I don't think so. Yeah, taking them both on. Don't know about that, and I'm not sure that we're really going to be able to touch any of these teams. So we'll back out at this point. Alright, perhaps just a couple more Blitz battles and we will call it a stream. But let's see, we should have everybody pretty much cooled down now. I see our defenders have about 20 minutes left, but let's go down to our Kree team and work our way up for a couple of battles. This team is mishmash enough, we should be able to get through it. Should have taunted with Royal Guard there, that was my mistake. We're really low enough in this tier, we can probably auto most of this, but I like to get the first kill or two in and then throw it over. Oop, didn't quite get the kill with our Cyborg Basic. The exception of our Cyborg, sort of on death's door. We're really close to auto territory if we can get another 1 or 2 characters down. Not 2 for sure. Whoops. Get out of here, Captain. Alright, we'll just go for medic, and I think we're pretty safe to auto. There we go. Very nice, very underrated Kree team. Used to be so obnoxious before they buffed them. You have to farm all the Kree in order to unlock Nick Fury. Now it's like you farm the Kree and you get a free Nick Fury because they're worth it. And they have great synergy, definitely above average synergy, even as compared to some of the more popular teams. I think we'll give it a go with our hodgepodge team. Really not so hodgepodge with Ant-Man and Wasp, also Cable, Deadpool, and a Hulk who's pretty good as a tank. For any team, doesn't necessarily have to be on an Avengers team. So Ant-Man ult, not to be underestimated, and go ahead and see if we can get Mordo. Not quite, but Deadpool's there to finish him off. Alright. Set everybody back in turn, except for Spider-Man, who can dodge everything. Okay, try and stun Spider-Man. Nope, nope, nope. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge. So annoying. Now Luke Cage taunts. But anyway, we're about down to auto land. I would absolutely do that if Spider-Man were dead. Bam. Probably could have stolen that death proof. Not that worried about it. Hulk's going down. Alright. I want to thank everybody that is in the stream right now. You guys are my heroes. I'd love to see you coming out. Feel free to chat. Let me know what's up. Tell me about your teams that you like. Anything you want to see about my roster. I would really appreciate, greatly appreciate, if you like Marvel Strike Force content, drop me a follow. I've got about 10 followers right now, so I really notice it's a lot, really a big deal for me when I get a new one. So if you could do that, it would mean the world to me. A couple more Blitz matches, and like I said, we're pretty much going to call this a stream here pretty soon, but I think probably this one and maybe one more. So, get it going. Triple bleed on the crossbones. I guess we only got 2. I like to rewind Luke Cage. We can prevent his defense up to the entire team. This goes so much smoother. Spider-Man puts defense down on everybody and they just fall apart. time. Green Goblin's kind of garbage, but I love the Pumpkin Bomb. I love the Pumpkin Bomb animation almost as much as I love the Juggernaut Charge. One of the ones that'll actually slow it down and watch it, you know, if it's gonna end the fight particularly. So gotta enjoy the little things. So there was Spider-Verse. What do we got? Villain Boom. Alright, so this is going to be our last battle, and we're going to call it after that. I guess we'll go with this Crossbones Hulk Brawlers team over the actual Brawler team. So, as I'm letting everybody go here, again, my name is Ben. Channel is Supervillain Gaming. You can find us on YouTube. Subscribe to us there as well. Of course, follow us on Twitch. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. Very interested in Marvel Strike Force. I play the game as much as everybody else does. So it would mean the world to me for those follows and subscriptions. It just take a click. So I love you all very much. But gonna get this battle in with our Villain Boom team. Get the stream closed out on a positive note. Kaboom. And goodbye, Hulk. Villain Boom for the win. So made it over 2.5 hours tonight, so this was a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody that did come out for the stream. I had a great time. It was great chatting with some of you. We are going to be doing this a lot more often, particularly in the evenings if you are on USA time, as I am. So definitely drop a follow, come back, check us out, see what we're doing. In the near future here, we would love to have you. But as always, my name is Ben. Marvel Strike Force, I am Swizzle, and we are Supervillain Gaming. So thank you so much again for coming out to the stream. It was a lot of fun. We will look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a good night.